If you have a test coming up soon, this is a video you absolutely need to watch. I'll show you how to boost your grades to a completely different level. I'll present you with a study plan that will help you learn much better and faster than 99% of people in your class, and even 99% of people in your entire school. And to make it as easy as possible for you to understand this video and actually take something useful from it, I'll show you step by step what to do to learn much better. Okay, but before we even get into how to study effectively, first you need to set a grade goal that would satisfy you. It could simply be the grade that allows you to pass to the next class. This way, you won't waste your energy and time that you could be spending on some of your own goals. And of course, if your goal is to get into a good university and pass an important exam, then study as best as you can to simply achieve that goal. Alright, so let's get into how to study. Step 1. Focus 100% during lessons. If you're fully focused on the lesson, it could save you a lot of your time. You won't have to study at home, or you'll only need to read through the topic once and already get a good grade. You can also take notes during the lesson if that helps you remember better. Try to understand everything your teacher is saying. Don't get distracted by pointless things. Just focus on what's happening in the lesson. And if you get distracted, ask the teacher if they could repeat what they just said. Step 2. Decide what you're going to study. Most people, when they want to study something, have no idea where to start. They don't know whether to study history or math. That's why, before you set any time for studying, you need to decide what you want to study at that moment. Once you've decided what you're going to study, move on to step 3, taking notes. I'm not talking about the notes you take during lessons, but they're useful as well, but about the notes you make when you have a test on a specific topic. Search for information on that topic in your book and write down the most important information. This is where most people face big problems. They simply can't sit down and start studying. Even if they've already chosen what they want to learn, if it doesn't interest them, it's incredibly hard to choose studying over social media. That's why you need to make sure your dopamine receptors aren't fried. Take a dopamine detox. Regain control over your life. Make your mind enjoy doing hard things. And how can you achieve this? Simply by getting rid of easy things, like games or social media, from your life. Because imagine you have a test tomorrow. You get home and have absolutely nothing to do, so you decide that even if it's hard, you'll try to study for the test. But if you came home and saw your computer with your favorite game, you wouldn't even start studying for the test. Our brains are programmed to always choose the easiest option, so we don't have to make much effort. We have to force it to do something demanding by removing easy options from our lives, so it starts enjoying hard tasks. Step 4. Explaining what you've just learned. There's a great quote: "If you can't explain it simply, you don't understand it well enough." Try to explain what you've just learned. If possible, explain it to someone else. If not, just explain it to yourself. The moment you notice you're getting lost or realize you don't really know why you said something, that's when it's time to go back to the book or your notes and learn it again. Step 5. Releasing adrenaline. If you've been studying the material for a long time and still can't remember it, or if you're just having trouble remembering the information, it turns out that if you can release adrenaline, the hormone that's released when you're stressed, right after the information enters your mind, it will stay in your head for much longer. You've probably noticed this yourself. When you've had a really stressful situation, you remembered it for a long time, or you even still remember it now. So, if you want to learn something much more easily, you simply need to add some short-term stress into your life. One great method is taking a cold shower right after you've learned something. This will help the information you just learned stay in your head for much longer. And the last step is sleep. After studying, you also need to take care of your sleep. Because if you're tired and lack energy, it'll be harder for you to focus during lessons and on your tests. That's why you should make sure to get at least 8 hours of sleep every night. And if you want to improve the quality of your sleep, go to bed and wake up at the same time every day. This will help your brain get used to the fact that the closer it gets to that time during the day, the sleepier you'll feel. As a result, you'll have the energy to dominate this school year. And if you enjoyed this video, leave a like and subscribe, and let me know in the comments if this study plan was helpful for you.